See the little go live. Alright, I hope we're live because this is super late. Hello internet, it is that Zelda guy here today. He's not in frame yet, but we'll talk about that in just a second. I am your host, that Zelda guy. Today we're going to be taking, there's a light in my face. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the Nintendo Direct stuff that I did a recap. We're going to recap some Nintendo Direct stuff, which is really fun, new Nintendo news. We'll get some other stuff going as well. We're going to be talking about some other gaming news within the gaming world. And we have a very special guest joining us for this first episode, this first late episode. This is supposed to happen literally over an hour ago, but my computer decided to just completely barf up, and now I'm doing this from my laptop. So I'd like to introduce, and he can come and sit. You're going to be in frame if you sit here, I think. Okay. This is Divine. Ooh, your face is, yeah, if you stay a little bit this way. My face is so overexposed in this because I can't. I gotta get like right here. Okay, this is Divine Slides. You can't see my face, but you can see his face, so that's all we need for this video. He does slideshow presentation games, so this kid is amazing. He's God. I didn't start video game programming until I was about I want to say until I was about 12 when I started video game programming. So we're gonna be taking a look at one of his presentations. We're gonna be taking a look at one of your presentations. Maybe I gotta get closer to the camera. I don't know. You know what? Hey, this camera. So usually I'll shoot back here, but we're gonna switch to this couch because we're not facing the sun and the world is not trying to hate me. So, okay, we'll get a nice pole and stuff in the background too. So this is changing camera angles in the middle of slideshow presentation, or in the middle of streaming. We're gonna set that. That's gonna be the best because I have to walk across the room to switch my camera angles and stuff. Okay, so here we go. Let's start this off properly here. The first part was just me literally forgetting how to live stream after like how many years of me not doing this? I haven't done it. He doesn't know. I've done YouTube for about like 2-3 years, and I never was very good at live streaming until now. So
I've done 0 years because, well, yeah. Because I don't have a channel, so yeah.
Yeah, let me just check to see if her audio's working alright. I'm kind of far away from the microphone now because, oh hey look, the mouse isn't turned on. You know, in Bluetooth mice, you don't turn it on. Perfect. Oh, I just muted us. Oh, it's at full volume. Okay, it can hear us, it's just gonna be quiet, whatever.
Alright, and the game is incredibly long, and yeah, so.
Yeah, so we'll take a look at that. So I'm going to fit that in somewhere. Again, this is all impromptu. So, welcome to the first episode of That Zelda Guy. Welcome to the first episode of Hylian Live. My mind is like a scrambled egg right now. Da-da-da-da. So, I'm going to cap some of the highlights, just some of the quick highlights while we go into this because I don't have a whole lot of time. And also I did 2 other full videos about that. You can see those here in just a second. Anybody who's watching this live, you can see those in just a second. I got to get into my dashboard so I can actually see what I'm doing here for YouTube as well. So the Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Is coming to Switch sometime this year. They didn't give us a date, sadly. I really wish they did because I'm excited. And for any of you guys who totally thought I was lying about getting up again, not having a Switch in Nintendo consoles. So this is like my 2 Nintendo consoles that are portable. I have a 3DS, which is like mind-blowing. And I have a Switch. That's kind of dirty because I've been touching the screen for touchscreen things. So, hey, you got that going for it. I also have an N64 Wii over there. By the way, we have to play Ocarina of Time on that. Maybe when we're done with the stream or something.
Yes, definitely.
Because this, I don't know how long the stream is actually going to go. Oh, hey, look, the mouse is impaired with this laptop. Mario Aces Tennis is coming, which is apparently a game. I haven't seen this game since, like, literally the GBA. So, yeah, I mean, they have Mario Tennis now, and it's now called Aces, and it's now for yet another portable Nintendo console, the Switch. So, yeah, you got that going for it. Wow, and then there's new... Great, I love the enthusiasm. The Inkopolis News Bulletin, it's update time. 4.0 is coming out for any of you users of Splatoon, not me, but this guy. And it's having a new... Why don't you talk more about this? Because you actually know more about this than I... Because in my initial review, I did a horrible job. So if you want to... This guy has like 2 minutes to watch the video, and then he's like...
Yeah, I know a little bit about Splatoon 2 since I'm like level 25. And I know a little bit about the 3.0 update, but not much about the 4.0 update. So, what the 3.0 update is I'm pretty sure Aaron already talked about this.
I didn't, so you can go right ahead.
So there's a new rank in the ranked battles called rank X. And it's the one that you get after you go through C, B, A, and then it goes to S. And then after S plus, it would go to X. And there's also a new, like, this is a paid DLC. And yeah, this is a paid DLC. I'm pretty sure it was like, I don't know how much money it was. But the paid DLC includes a new, like, storyline about an Octoling. And yeah, and it's about an Octoling who suffers from amnesia. And I'm pretty sure that she's told that the Octoling is told that she was on the little squid team, I guess. And then it's pretty much just the storyline of Splatoon 2, except you're playing as an Octoling. And they're also adding over 100 new gears, which is really cool. At least I think it's really cool. And yeah, so now you can talk about it.
Okay, so our stream is online. That's good. That's good to know. It's a little bit behind my laptop here, but we are online, so that's great. I have no idea about Splatoon. This is a game that's like, okay, so to date myself here and a little bit here, I was born in 2003, and that was back when the GameCube was cool. So this is great that yeah, the GameCube, the console that quite honestly was never sold well, but was my favorite console. I didn't wish for that at all.
Honestly, I still think the GameCube is cool because it's Nintendo. It's Nintendo.
This guy, you can slap Nintendo on a thing of Spam and he'll buy it. So that's good to know. So, wow, we're already 7 minutes into this. This is great. I'm like looking at the clock on here. So, yeah, that's great. Splatoon 2 update for the Nintendo Switch. Oh boy. All right. So, any of you Luigi's Mansion fans, we're gonna be blasting you back to 2003 when you probably liked Skittles and you went. If you're like me, you probably, we're just you probably like Skittles.
Yeah.
We don't know about you, but I love Skittles when I was younger. So WarioWare Gold, which is the new WarioWare game in the WarioWare series. How many times can I say WarioWare? Boop, 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 boop. If this was an edited video, I could put WarioWare all over the thing, but it's not. It's live, so it's coming to the Nintendo 3DS. Boy, that made a really bad sound. I might have just broke my Nintendo 3DS, but Nintendo 3DS. It's the biggest mini games out of all the other games in the games section. Now we're saying games a bunch of times. So again, it's in 3D. It's in 3D. It's in 3D. Oh. So you got stereoscopic 3D for the 3DS, and it's great. I love it. My childhood. When I saw that, my inner 3-year-old like jumped out and exploded. The pulse pounding post-apocalyptic races and battles. Good job, Nintendo. Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers is now coming to the Nintendo 3DS, so that's interesting. And then the Mario Luigi game is now coming. So Largio and Luimar. Mario and Luigi's Bowser Inside Story is back. So you get to try out being in Bowser's insides. Nintendo, what
Yeah.
went wrong here? Seriously, but no. And then also Bowser Jr. shows up as another title in there too. Go ahead, yeah, rock it.
Also, according to somebody I know, and it is definitely not Aaron.
It's definitely not that Zelda guy. Nope.
Undertale and Fortnite might be coming to the Nintendo Switch, which honestly I think is awesome because I can't get it I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox or anything like that, or a computer.
Like the one that's sitting there in the corner.
Yeah,
you can't see it, but there's a computer sitting here during the stream. So.
Yeah, and which kind of stinks, by the way. But honestly, there's one reason why I would want to get an Xbox or PS4, and it would probably be to get Fortnite or Undertale or Terraria. and that I guess that's 3 reasons. But yeah, so.
Yes. So as he just announced, this guy with the cartridges that taste like they've been doused in who knows what. I mean, seriously, I've tasted this thing like just to see if it was bad. Total mistake. Total mistake.
Don't try it.
Don't eat
home.
Switch cartridges. No, it's like the Tide Pod stuff. Just don't be dumb and don't do that.
Yeah.
It's really stupid. Okay, but wow, that was a quick turnaround. Okay, so Undertale's definitely coming. Fortnite is planning on coming. That is an Unreal game. So Unreal is actually an engine that can be used on the Switch now. So we're taking a right turn into Nerd Town here. So that's fine. Just put it down there. We're doing that now. It's coming to the Switch. Unreal's gonna be releasing it. We don't know when. Undertale's also gonna be coming to the Switch, and we don't know when as well. So also Detective Pikachu is, so now we're back on 3DS stuff. We have Detective Pikachu plus a new Pikachu amiibo. I briefed over that, but you can see my full video for that. I think this guy's excited.
I'm a definite Pokemon fan and nerd.
I haven't done that since like 2006, to be honest with you.
And I collect the cards a lot.
The cards are fun though. I mean,
cards.
If you haven't done Pokemon yet, seriously consider about doing it, because as me as a Zelda fan and a hardcore fan, I still respect Pokemon, and especially Pikachu a lot. Mysterious Mansion reappears. Ooh, what's that mean? So, any of you of the newer generation who bought Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, get excited for Luigi's Mansion, the original from the GameCube, being released on the 3DS console. So that's coming soon, and I really hope you enjoy that. Again, full details will be enclosed.
And I'm not sure if Aaron or that Zelda guy, whichever you know him as, talked about this, but there's Kirby Star Allies is coming to the Switch, which is the first console it's been on. So yeah, which is I think is incredibly exciting, because honestly I don't own any Kirby games. And
oh, that went on. Sorry, keep going.
And also, Kirby Star Allies, you can like friend, you can like become friends with computer players, which like are usually the monsters. Like in Kirby,
Yeah, you wanna...
in most of the Kirby games, like if you eat a bad guy, you can become him. Well, now you can like throw something at the bad guy, and then they'll become your friend, and then you can do 3 of those, because 4 is a perfect number, including Kirby. And yeah, so Kirby Star Allies, woohoo.
Yeah, so, and another thing with Kirby Star Allies that I don't know, you may sound big deal, but you can team up with old allies. So King Dedede, I think I said that, King Dedede, get it? DDD, ha 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 ha, memes. And Meta Knight. So his name is DDD, like DDDD, like DDDDD, and then somebody did DDD. Because it sounds the same. And also, so you can get the Kirby Allies demo. I'm going to get this really close to the camera. Oh man, that aspect ratio is great. You can download it on the eShop today, and it'll be coming out. I think it's out already, as of this video going out. Okay, so anybody who was excited about Skyrim, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people were, Skyrim and now Dark Souls is coming to the Nintendo Switch. So that's an interesting thing. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker is also coming to the Switch and the 3DS. So that's cool. My mouse, I still think this mouse is tethered to this laptop, I swear. Crash Bandicoot, so a PlayStation character, which is odd, which is now apparently owned by, I want to say, Square Enix or Namco. I know I'm screwing this up so bad. Is now coming to the Switch with all 3 of its games. So Crash Bandicoot 2, the name now. Really, I had it. Cortex Strikes Back and Crash Bandicoot, whatever the name of that one is. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Okay, funny story behind Hyrule Warriors. There's the Wii U version, which is Hyrule Warriors, and there's the 3DS version, which is Hyrule Warriors Legends, and then there's the other version, which is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. This one launches. This is the only time we actually give a launch title, and that will be. Dial-up internet takes a second here. Yeah. So let me just. Oh wow, this webpage is loading so slow. Let's see. Can I get a date? May 18th, 2017. Whoa, May 18th, 2018. That passed. That was a long time ago. It features Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild. Okay. So yeah, this guy.
And also, going back to Splatoon 2, there's going to be like a ton of new levels, and I'm a huge nerd, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm also pretty excited about the Splatoon 2, not Splatoon 2, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, or however you say
Definitive
that.
Edition.
Definitive. Yeah.
Definitive Edition, Nintendo. You should have called it, seriously, Nintendo, on honesty, Hyrule Warriors Switch Edition, or Hyrule Warriors Nintendo Switch, or Hyrule Warriors NX.
Or just Hyrule Warriors, the greatest game of all time, besides Breath of the Wild. No. Yeah.
Oh no, this video might feature some spoilers and biased opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Many of you saw the other video where I made link sounds that I was awkward to, which I'll probably end up doing on stream.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to get really close to Phi and then ends up like this? Oh boy, that is a good aspect ratio. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's basically me when I played Skyward Sword for the first time. So basically made me want to kind of yell and scream because Phi kind of terrified me. Phi kind of terrified me as a child.
I thought it was Fee. But honestly, that's
Is it E? No, it's Phi. The correct spelling is Phi.
It's Fee.
I used to say Phi. It's actually Phi, but we're gonna debate about this for
South
another
Park
day.
is coming to
Also,
Switch.
South Park is
Yay.
coming to Nintendo
Yay.
Switch. Thanks, Adult Swim. Not only did you bring us rude content, you brought us a game for the Nintendo Switch, a child's console. You should really be ashamed of yourself. Good night. My phone's over there too, so I must have marked my phone. So yeah, oh boy, I'm gonna stretch really far. So yeah, here comes the segment where we make things awkward and ask you to do some stuff. So Hylian Live, as you see, most of my streams actually have an intro, but I didn't make one for this yet because I didn't have time. I started this channel like 3 days ago. So, any of you guys, I guess this works for you too, but I don't know how well you are at drawing.
I'm pretty good.
Okay, certainly I'm not good at drawing. And if you guys want to make a drawing or an animation for the next Hylian live stream that will be occurring next Friday, so Friday, March the, oh, I started my, my personal assistant on my phone, really. Friday, so next Friday, it will be starting on time at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And yeah, we'll be doing a competition. So any of you guys who want to do animations, please send them to me. I'll leave a Google Drive link in the description below. You can also email them to me at thatzeldaguy739@gmail.com. Okay, so this is my question. You want to hear my really bad link sounds?
Sure.
This is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be saying this today, but so I was practicing for the Breath of the Wild review video. And in all honesty, I was like, you know what, I shouldn't do link stuff because that'd be really funny for like the, oh yeah, disclosure, I don't own any of Nintendo's properties or anything, which I don't, and that goes for this video as well. I decided to make a link sound. Can I do this still? This is gonna sound so bad, and you are gonna fall out of your chair, and so am I. It's gonna be great.
I bet you I can beat you at a link sound.
Okay, you do yours first.
No, you do yours.
Okay,
first.
fine, okay. I can do Skyward Sword. Because I have that high-pitched girly man voice. Because, you know, I'm still mildly going through puberty, apparently. Good. Okay, so awkward. I'm doing this in front of a computer with a friend. It's going to turn out great. Okay. Tit, hyut,
Okay, mine is just like one instead of...
So what is it? Is it Toon Link or is it Ocarina?
I don't know.
Mystery Link. It's Mystery Link. It's better than Mystery Meat. For lunch anyway, go.
Hiya! I just let me get the Master Sword and then it'll sound 10 times better.
Yeah.
Hiya! And I can also make a very good treasure chest opening sound. Yeah.
A little like.
Okay, now let's do a treasure chest opening sound. Can I go first this time?
Go ahead. You got the dinky shit.
What? Oh. Okay, now I get it. That's funny.
It will catch on fire and maybe spits fire. It will literally last you 2 minutes. Okay.
It stinks. At least in the volcano.
Can I do the...
Don't copy. It's not nice though. Now, please comment on who you think won.
We'll put a poll. We'll put a straw poll.
It was obviously me because, you know, yeah.
Divine Slides, man.
Yeah.
Divine Slides. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. Okay.
Well, actually, that's Breath of the Wild. So that's Nintendo.
I Mario Odyssey should have gotten, Game of the Year award.
I disagree.
No, I actually do think Breath of the Wild should have got the Game of the Year award, and it did. So
I think it should have gotten like the game of the
next 7 decades.
No, the next 7 billion centuries.
By the way, as if I could...
Nothing will pass it unless they make a Zelda game that is multiplayer and has VR and stuff.
We did that already. Well, it's Oculus Rift though. I wanted to tell you about that.
I want a Nintendo, like a Breath of the
Like a
Wild.
Nintendo official one.
Yeah, multiplayer Breath of the Wild with VR.
That's
Perfect.
That's perfect. Yeah, that would actually be a really... Nintendo, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't because, my channel is more discoverable than a cell phone reception in the middle of a desert, but if you're watching this video, or maybe I'm watching this later, and this channel has maybe grown, and I'm cringing at how bad I did with this, but, because, everything's in the future is going to be totally better than this, but please tell me. Please do that! I mean, it'd make me and him happy. Whoa, I didn't stab you in the face.
Yeah.
Happy. So, yeah, I mean, that's going for me. Let me just see. Okay, I don't think there's any new news. PlayStation VR. Okay, so we're going to go over to Sony for a bit. So, sorry, Nintendo fans. The Nintendo portion of this video has ended. If you'd like to leave, there's an exit button right up there, right up somewhere.
The Divine Slice portion is coming soon.
Yes,
So.
we're going to get to that in 1 second, right after the Sony presentation. Okay, so Sony has recently reported that their PlayStation VR gaming system with the PlayStation Pro did not sell as well as they wanted it to. Unfortunately, it didn't. People weren't in the interest to buy a game console that had VR because everything was tuned down. It was just bad.
Oh no, that just means more fans for Nintendo.
So Nintendo is, yes, as we said, working on, hey, we tied it back to Nintendo. Nintendo is working on a VR headset for the Switch. We're not sure exactly what it's going to be like yet. It may be like a Google Cardboard. It may be like something else. Everybody's excited. And honestly, testing this graphical power, because I am a tech nerd, I do tech reviews. This is actually a lot of power, surprisingly packed in its little form factor.
Also what's it called, the Nintendo Labo. That sounds pretty cool.
I didn't mention that though.
Yeah, honestly I think the robot one looks the coolest because it's like you're punching and it can actually tell and stuff. But the piano also looks really cool.
So the funny thing is I had something set up for me to go to that Labo thing. However, I had an event that I had going on that same day. So it was like I had to go do contract work, like video contract work the same day. So I would have covered it. This channel would have started a whole entire month sooner with Labo, but sadly it didn't because plans. So, but Labo, like we said, it's basically like Cardboard, but Google Cardboard, but much more expanded.
And you have to build.
So yeah, so you build the different things. You build the robot. You use the 3 things that you mainly use. Obviously, is the tablet controller, aka the Switch itself, and the 2 Joy-Cons. Sometimes you use other parts. I'm not exactly sure what it entails, but it uses parts of the system that can connect to the system. So these are the only parts that connect to the system that I know. Also, another news: you can hack Linux on this thing. So yes, you can get a version of Ubuntu running via the right Joy-Con if you pair the Joy-Con with the computer and use a specific piece of software to deploy it to the Bluetooth function on this controller and stick it on the Switch. It will work immediately. It's really weird. I didn't know that. Nintendo, you should probably fix that. I don't know. Unless you don't want people hacking Linux on your console. That's a little old though. Alright. So we have hit the Divine Slides portion of this video. So this video, I wouldn't say it's sponsored by, but we have a nice friend that came over to the AKA basement / that's all they got hangout. I mean, usually there's usually not like the heater going on in the background, but
it's usually
off.
Yeah,
like,
and it's usually a link picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in my main videos, main videos are gonna be a link picture. Videos like this is gonna either be a white or brown wall. So you gotta have to look for it. All right, so let's take a look at the Divine Slides. I'm gonna get up because I've been sitting all day, so you can go and you might have to talk a little louder because I can play it. Yeah.
Alright, then you go ahead and play it.
Oh boy, that's gonna. Hey, look, the aspect ratio and everything mildly fits if this tripod actually likes me a little more. Yes, for now, we don't have a capture device yet. I gotta buy a capture card. I've been like, it's like $20 to buy a capture card, seriously. So we're gonna point the camera at the TV and do new things. So this is Divine Slides. So he actually built this in the common program most mainly used for school presentations and boringness. You can't see our faces because I have this set up for the stream, but Divine slide. So we'll start. Is it just
You can
just push?
No, you have to push
Push.
the start button.
Oh, yeah, push the, so you should have the start button for it too.
Yeah.
So-
And if you don't click it, if you press
back.
just press back 2 times. But
Yeah. So Ganon is still in Zelda once more. You must save her. Click only the red button.
don't click the Final 48 because it doesn't exist. Because it deleted it because no one played it over 30 days. So.
Oh yeah, you find a checklist on the ground. Read it? Sure, why not? There's a yes and no button here. It's got the explanation. There seems to be don't get me wrong. There seems to be like Hyrule Market from Ocarina of Time, so I'm not sure.
Honestly, I just looked up like medieval village.
Medieval Village. Okay, I love that. It's cool. Okay, the checklist says sword from the blacksmith in downtown, shield from the woodsmith in the forest, and bow and arrow from the elf in the tower. Do you want to do what the checklist says? Sure, we'll do that. Okay. You decide to go get all the things in the checklist says. Which one would you like to do first? We'll do the elf. I've played it. You accidentally laugh with the elf's appearance. He doesn't give you the buff at that end. And you can restart by pushing this reset button. And then go through it again.
Don't click the start button. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
You just click no. No, don't click it. Just click randomly.
Yes. There's also, hey, I told you to click the start button. Try again. So yeah, instant death, instant KO. So we'll do this again. Yeah, so do go where the checklist says to go, sure. Anything? Input?
What?
Anything that I add while I'm demoing
No.
this? Okay. The best.
It does, you have to do it in a specific order.
Right, you do. Woodsmith. Woodsmith gives you a shield. Click the red button. Which you gotta do next. Blacksmith. Yeah, you can see. Blacksmith uses a shield and gives you a sword. You can see you're a warrior. Okay, elf. Most likely you do that. Okay, obviously. Alright,
Oh, wait, hold on.
Boy, my bad. I pushed the button. Why'd you waste so much time getting this stuff? Because, you would have, because you would have had either farted or died or had a normal life. Excuse me, who what? Who's that?
Who's that?
Who was that? I am, okay, hello, I'm Helio, the fairy of the galaxy. I'm gonna get this right eventually. Why are you here? Because I want to have fun. And that's not my real voice. That's not my real voice, I just wanted to sound cool. Oh, and yeah, because Ganon wants to marry Princess Zelda and you have to save her, so why? Why? Because you're the first person who I saw with a bow and a sword and a shield. Okay, checkpoint.
You listen.
Do you listen?
So no.
Yeah, that's what it's like a checkpoint there. Okay, thanks, let's go. Okay, to the castle.
I can't, I kind of put it in a bad thing.
Yeah, okay, we'll read this though.
I can just read
I can read it here. But didn't Ganon already steal Zelda? Helio, so we're talking about a fairy. Nope, but he will in, checks my watch, 30 minutes. We have to hurry. I could do that better. You can't spawn a horse, can't you spawn a horse or something? Oh yeah, great idea. Which one do you want? So you got fire horse,
one of them will
water
come.
horse, divine horse. I feel like this one, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it didn't click. Divine horse, the divine horse strangles you when you die.
You can just click back over and over and over again. I'm sorry, I have to add the try button.
Nope, that's fine. Water horse. You can go to the water horse. Okay. After a while, you get to the castle. We're finally here, and we have, check this time watch, 5 minutes. We have to warn Zelda. Run or walk? Well, logically, I'd do run. Okay, and then you got the nice GIF there. GIF. I'm gonna call it. It's GIF. It's GIF. No, okay. It's GIF. Good job. And by the way, what's your name? Linko. I don't know. We'll do Link because I'm old. Link, huh? Cool. Okay, and then discovery. Okay. You go into the courtyard. You see knights protecting a young girl from an evil-looking man. Help her flee. Help. For Princess Zelda. Oh yeah, take this gift of divine power. Okay. Please don't have armor. You charge Ganon, but he sidesteps. Oh boy, my English today. So run or swing again. Swing again. Okay. You swing and Ganon parries. That's actually funny that you know what that word means because You don't. Just saying, it's kind of interesting. So again, anyway, what do you do? Should we try him again? That works. Okay. You hit again, and he's knocked out. What do you want to do now? What do you shield bash? Okay, you shield bash again, and he's not towards Zelda. He grabs you and super jumps over the castle. Helio says no, and you say get him. What do you do? Pop your horse or try super jump. Okay. You call for your horse and he rushes into the castle to assist you after him. Hello, Helio then says, what is that? And you say, oh, that's an airship. Oh, geez, and Helio says, and something's falling from it. Ah, you fell for it. And you were dead.
Since you clicked the green button.
Because I clicked the green button. There you go. So, we'll go back here and we'll do copy your horse. And look, the red button's in the bottom. If you can see that, there's 2 U's, 2 C's. There's one in the bottom right hand corner. Skeleton landed in front of you. Kill it? Sure. Okay, you charge the skeleton with a slash. It falls to its bones, but when you're, but when you get back on your horse, well, that sentence doesn't make sense. It starts to reform, and then 2 more fall down. What do you do? Might as well fight it. You end up getting killed. Okay, so we'll try this again. We'll click the really small button in the corner. Yes. Right. And you end up being killed. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing this based on where it's been lettered. Okay. So we'll say, no, I'm a nice guy. You end up being killed. Okay. Well, beautiful. This is how I fast through things. So we've been through these things. And we'll say, run. Okay, you hop in your horse frantically to avoid frantically to avoid the skeletons, and you aren't a very good driver. Trust me, I know how to speak. I'm just having a bit of a problem with reading this text for some reason. So you accidentally hit all of them into a random lava pit, burning them so that they can't reform, and then you run away so you don't get caught by the skeleton. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, sitting on my legs, obviously, is great. I have repeated searching. There's an airship by Zora's demand. You say you're right, and Helio then responds, we better go talk to Zora King. And footsteps. And they call these the sound boys, and they're not. So then you take to Zora King, and I never got his name right. Dorfin? Dorfin. Hello, Trevor. How may I assist you? We have to come looking.
That was me.
That was him. 10 out of 10.
Hi.
There he is.
Hi.
Oh boy, that's beautiful.
Hi, camera.
And you're getting married. You just stole a trident from the dumb wedding. You mean the guy's getting married and you just stole a trident from for a dumb wedding gift? You say, is he still here? Dorfin says, yes. He's taking control of our divine beast. I wouldn't load that. We will help Dorfin. Thank you. Take these shock arrows to penetrate the divine beast's shield and its weak spot. This is referencing The Legend of Zelda.
Honestly,
the breath of fresh air. So
breath of fresh.
That's it. Yeah.
I know.
All right.
And also, before I said its weak point is its back, I hadn't beaten Varuda yet, and I hadn't even gotten into it, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to say that its weak point is its back, because why not? And then I played it, and I was like, wait, what? I have to shoot his back? Okay, that's pretty funny.
Ironicness.
Yes.
Alright, let's go. You pull out an arrow and shoots it. Divine Beast puts up a shield. Okay, what are you gonna... The dealer says, what you gonna do...
What you do that
what
for?
You do that for? I don't know. You're dumb. It's actually... You are dead. Just testing. Oh, okay then. How are you gonna reach his back? Let's go... let's go to that cliff and shoot his back. Okay. So, we'll go to the cliff. Hey, you take it and shoot his back. Oh, if there's a bow. You said to take the bow, and luckily it was better than the one you currently had. So let's shoot it right then. Shoot the shot there. Divine Beast roars. I think we've deactivated it. Let's go inside. Okay, sure. Alright. We're going to be taken into the regret. Okay, so I'm going to just preview this. So if you want to play the full thing, because I got to do some other stuff here. But if you want to play the full thing, I'm sorry, I cut you short. I had planned bigger and things, and I should have planned for this as well, so I could have done the whole presentation. So I'm sorry. Let me take this camera and bring it back over here to the... Hey, look, there's my shirt. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. I'm going to probably be off camera. Oh, yeah, I'm way off camera. And some of these, and some... Okay, there we go. That's really close. Okay. Whoa, I don't know where I'm sitting. Okay, yeah, Divine Slides. Very nice guy. Check him out. Maybe I'll leave your email address in the description. If that's okay. Or I can. Okay, I'll put that. So I'll put the link to this whenever I get it.
Could you just say that? Well,
You can
if
say
you,
it.
if okay, I'll say it.
You're on camera.
Well, if you want to get the games, please comment the email and say, well, I really want this game because it's amazing and stuff. And if you want the rest of our games, which we have quite a few, then say I really want all of your games, and then put your email, and then yeah, in the comment.
And we'll get them to you as soon as possible.
It might not be for like a couple months and stuff, but or maybe hopefully a few weeks. But yeah, so
Ships in 2 to 3 days. Thank you, UPS.
yep.
No, so yeah, put your email addresses in the description below. I'll get them on my. Trust me, I'll get all the comments through my phone and everything. I'll make sure to let them know. What else do we need to? Okay, I'm trying to think. What else we need to talk about? Oh, do you want to just have a Zelda discussion? This is the Zelda discussion.
I don't know.
We're gonna nerd out a little bit.
Master Sword a few days ago. And that was a while.
I have not gotten that far, admittedly.
Yeah,
I have not gotten that far.
And I almost died beating. Trying to beat Divine Beast, not Boris with the Master Sword, and then I beat it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And also, like a few months ago, my dad figured out that Tetra is Zelda. And, yeah. I mean, spoilers.
Okay, so spoilers for anybody for a literal like 14-year-old game because it's the same age as me. I'm old.
No, you're not.
Not that old, but old. Okay, so if your father is watching this, in which case he probably is because you're either showing it to him or it's not bad. Okay, I know. So I take a course with him. I'm in one of his courses. On Monday, this week, I'm not. It's funny because I actually myself didn't know that. And this is hilarious because back in the day, I had no idea. I didn't learn that Tetra was Zelda until 2014. I played a 14-year-old game and didn't know that existed until 2014. Just let that sink in. I had to wait so many years for that. Until I got an internet connection that was fast enough to load ZeldaDungeon.net and all of its 90s glory. I kind of feel really. I kind of feel really embarrassed now, but
I'm down. It's okay.
Yeah.
I spoiled it for like all of my friends, and I've been like, so because all of my friends that play Wind Waker, because I'm farther through the game than them. And like one of my friends who's still at the very first level of Forsaken Fortress, I was like, oh, and by the way, Tetra is Zelda, and he was like, dude, what the heck? And it was pretty funny.
Why did you do this to me?
Yeah.
Okay, and there's the voice crack portion of this video that we were hoping wouldn't be shown, but hey, I just exploited it for the whole internet to see. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, so, okay, I guess you want to go through life through video games and some of the stuff because that's what I wanted to do. So,
my life through video games?
So I did my life through video games.
I watched that today. I watched that today, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a very inspiring video.
So yeah, if you haven't seen the video, I'll put a card or something.
It's inspiring.
So, I grew up in 2003. I was an adopted child from Korea, so I got the Asian eyes to prove it. So I came from the land of Nintendo. Well, not really, but I came from the general country and culture of Nintendo, which was actually originally a card company.
I knew that.
Yeah, it was originally a card company.
Yeah, for 60 years it only made cards.
That's cool, though.
But in 1998 we started making Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like 2006 that they added EX cards, which I thought was kind of sweet. Because when I started it, like EX was like, oh my gosh, I just unpacked an EX from the pack, and it's just amazing. And honestly, in one of my first packs, I got an Articuno EX, and I lost it, and I was like, I'm really sad now. And my first World Championships card was a 2014 one, and it was a candy scan.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in 2003. I grew up in the Republic of Korea, or well, I mean, at that point it was South Korea, but I grew up in the region of the Republic of Korea. I was adopted, and I was over here. Technically, 2004. I was born in 2003, so I didn't. I share the same year as the GameCube's release date, which is ironic. But in a Space World demo in 2000, we were expecting a realistic Zelda game. They'd shown one with it fully fleshed out and fully remapped in 3D. Ganon and Link, and everybody was excited, so nobody was really...
Are you talking about Ocarina of Time?
I'm talking about an update to Ocarina of Time. So it's between the N64 and the GameCube, and Space World 2000 was blown up with the new Zelda. However, we got Wind Waker, and everybody was disappointed, and I liked it. I mean, I did. But then again, you know, I was a kid. I also liked Mario Sunshine, and we all know how that we all know how that went.
Not really. Honestly, I was like, are they making a Mario Sunshine 2 for the Switch?
Sunshine wasn't actually that bad, but people hated it. Again, that's another game I love, and I actually kind of still love it. It's ironic.
People didn't like Sonic Colors, I think, for some reason, or it was some other Sonic game that people said was really bad.
What, Shadow the Hedgehog?
No, it wasn't Shadow the Hedgehog.
Because there was really one that was like edgy Shadow the Hedgehog. That was the weird time when Sega... They started making stuff for Nintendo, which is really weird.
I was, honestly, I'm happy because otherwise I would have to go buy a Sega console. I have the Sonic, like the Sonic one, where it's like it's the first 3 Sonic games, and then it's the Sonic and Knuckles, and the Sonic and Knuckles 2, and the Sonic and Knuckles 3, and it's all of the games in one, and the Sega thing, honestly, like the Sega thing, like when you just open up the game, I think it's pretty cool. So, yeah.
I had the Dreamcast back, but again, I didn't own it. The Dreamcast? Do you not know what a Dreamcast is?
No, I know what a Dreamcatcher is, but that's a completely different subject.
A Dreamcatcher is a... You know what? I'm looking up the Wikipedia definition for this.
Oh, okay. I bet you I can beat you to it. A Dreamcatcher is a thing
I have
by
I
a
was
Native
in,
American tribe,
made
by a Native American tribe. And it was supposed to like catch your bad dreams and then look at good dreams. So you're just dreaming. So I just beat you.
And I got to this. Oh boy, my screen's really bright. I got to this point on my S8. Oh boy. I know how to use phones. I got to that point. You can't see it, but I got to a Google search, and then I was just about to say it, and he was already done. So get wrecked. No, a Sega Dreamcast. It's a game console that was released in 2001. I loved it. It was great. It had like it had like the weird it had the weird game where you talk to these like fish people. It was really weird. The name is really weird too.
It does sound pretty weird.
Yeah, and like some other stuff.
Yeah. Can I open something up?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue with this live video. Just still load something here.
Well, you pick.
Okay.
And some of these games aren't really like you choose games, like the Zelda Odyssey. Some of them are important.
Well, hey, you know what? If you want to go ahead and demo one, go right ahead. I'm gonna put the camera over here.
Do you want it?
I'm alright with you doing it.
Okay, which one should I do?
Doesn't matter to me. You can choose.
Okay,
oh boy,
I'll do my very first game. Originally known as Pokemon X. There has been a new update to it, and it's called Pokemon Ultra Z. And, yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I don't need to go and present to this game. So what it is, well, you pick your starter Pokemon. Then there's some information here. So to play this game, you have to make a slideshow called My Pokemon, and you pick a starter and add it to your My Pokemon site. Every time you win, you get coins to either evolve your Pokemon or buy a new Pokemon. You start off with 100 coins, so that's the info. Here's some battling information, and then here's the second update, or Pokemon X 2.0. It was originally called Pokemon X Renewed, or not originally, but the 2.0 version, but then I named it Pokemon Ultra Z because it had been like renewed for months, and it's not really renewed if it's been like that for a month. So I renamed it Pokemon Ultra Z. And yeah, so it's like I think it's a pretty cool game, but I might just be bragging because it's my game. And yeah, I play this with quite a bit of my friends. And we've got like the Necrozma shop here, the Eevee Evolution Station. Yeah. And we've got, there's, and I made this game with some of my friends. This is my shop. And, yeah, this is my friend. This is my friend Matilda. This is my friend Lily. This is my friend Evie. My friend Cooper's TM shop. And yeah, I just think it's a pretty cool game. Here's the special edition Pokey shop. I have, I bought that one and that one because I'm a nerd and I'm saving up for that one.
Nice. Well, thank you.
So do you want
Appreciate it.
And also you can start a profile on this if you want to.
Cool. Could I just have you back over here for a second?
Yeah.
Please, thank you. That would be good.
And we have quite a bit of games. So we've got some game reviews, which or reviews or like gameplay videos. And if you get this, and if you want this folder, I can send it to you.
Yeah, again, just hit me up in the comments, hit me up in the live chat. I haven't actually been taking a look at the live chat. There's probably nothing there.
Please make a review and send it to either me or that Zelda guy. I know him by a different name, but yeah.
Oh, that's fine. No, you're good.
I said a little while ago.
Oh boy, this is not good.
The video.
Oh, hey, look.
Is anybody watching right now?
I actually don't know. Once somebody's watching.
Who is it?
I don't know. I can't see that. So somebody is watching this.
Sorry. Honestly, I think I might know who it is because it's my friend. It might be my friend.
Yeah.
Because I recommended it to him. And yeah.
All right. Well, hey, if you could have you sit down, Vic. Sit back down here. I don't care. It's fine.
And also,
you have something? Go ahead.
There are two main people in Design Slides, and I'm one of them. And then I have a friend named Lily who also does this and stuff. Yeah.
It's a two-person thing. They're making these slideshow presentations that are far worlds better than what I could have did in Office XP for 2001. But so nice job, you guys. I do appreciate it. I'll leave everything in the description below for you guys. And if you want any of this stuff, which hey, I'm going to be doing reviews on this in the next couple of weeks. I just have to fit it in with my other schedule because I don't have actually any current reviews. So maybe I'll take a look at some of those.
Well, I've got some reviews up there already.
Yeah, and I'll take some of those maybe, and if you want that. So I'll have some up there soon. Now, okay, so like we said with life, with video games, I started with Wind Waker, and it's so funny because my childhood is really weird. I have some friends that live down the street, and they're like, hey, yeah, some of my dad's friends, and they're like, oh yeah, they had like the GameCube, and I was like, oh, this is mind-blowing. And then I played Twilight Princess, and that was mind-blowing.
Twilight Princess, first Zelda game, honestly, I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it went down. I went downstairs. I went downstairs, or into my living room. My dad was playing Twilight Princess. I was like 3, and I was like, what is this? And my dad was like, oh, it's Zelda. You want to watch? And I'll do that. And I was like, yep, I do want to watch. And then, well, at first, my dad had only beaten the game like 5 times. I know that sounds like a lot, but now he's beaten it like 20. So, I kind of, whenever my dad played Twilight Princess, after seeing him beat the game like 5 times, I kind of became his Wikipedia on how to beat stuff. And yeah, so yeah.
That was,
yeah.
It's interesting. Again, my story is a little, we went through mine just real quick.
Honestly, I was like, this is really inspirational, but also I kind of feel sad.
Yeah. So my story, a little bit with Wind Waker was his first game, and I was like, what, I had been like 2 or 3. When I first started playing, I'm like, I didn't know what video game was, so I just started pushing buttons, because I was like, I didn't know. And hey, I mean, that was kind of good. And then button mashing evolved into literal button mashing with like GBA, and not the GBA SP, the original GBA, with 4 swords. And I got older.
That's what I do, honestly, in Pokemon Tournament Deluxe. I mean, at the beginning, there was a tutorial, and it said, so this is how to block, this is how to guard, this is how to grab. And honestly, after that, it was like in one ear, out the other. And I just started pressing buttons, and I beat the tutorial guy, and I was like, yay, what did I just do?
That was me with Breath of the Wild. So, any stories? Do you? This is funny. Do you remember Skyward Sword?
I'm still playing Skyward Sword. But I just got into the volcano level, and it's really annoying because I can't beat the dumb Lizalfos. It's very frustrating, and I just got the bomb bag, I think, and now I'm confused on.
So Skyward Sword to me was like my childhood. I got a Wii about 2009. I didn't get it on the Wii because I'm me.
My family had a Wii when I was born.
Yeah, and see that was the thing. I was born and then I got the Wii. And my first original console that my parents actually had was an N64 from 1996.
That sounds amazing.
It was everything was a polygon. Like back then, 3D graphics were polygons, and everything was done in like an SGI system. But my recollection of Skyward Sword, I had the game originally. Like I didn't have it, and I bought it for some reason. I got it like through my friends after they were done playing it, and I loved it. People always complained about the Wii Motion Plus motion controls.
That does get kind of annoying.
It does get kind of annoying.
Because it's like, I have a Wii remote. Why do I need to go buy a new Wii remote?
Or you can buy like the weird like jacket extension for that.
Accessory. It was kind of weird.
Speaking of which, that's the only thing you can find nowadays.
You couldn't add a nunchuck to it.
Yeah, no, you couldn't because it didn't have an adapter. It's a funny thing. I actually have a Wiimote here because I keep a bunch of my controllers. So look where it says, oh boy, that overexposed. Where it says Wii there. It's not a Wii Motion Plus. This is the original one that came with the console. So, ironically, I have a no Wii Motion Plus controller. I lost Skyward Sword. I think it's like around here somewhere. I don't know. I lost it. So,
I have the digital version on the Wii U. Honestly, I think I got it for being good when my dad's I think it was my dad's cousin was babysitting us for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
So your dad got you into Zelda. So my friends got me into Zelda. His dad got me into Zelda. So I actually didn't know that.
My dad was awesome.
Your funny thing, the thing with your dad, I was talking with him the other day.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't even know how video games work anymore. I'm like, I never thought, I thought you just like Google it or something. And I'm like, oh. But no, I actually didn't know that. So, hey, the more you know, I guess. Funny thing with the Wii though, the Wii Shop channel is actually like discontinuing. You can't add Wii points after, I believe, I want to say March 30th of 2018. And then they're going to shut it down in 2019 or something like that. So, bye-bye Wii Shop channel. I mean, at least I downloaded all my stuff before it left. But, yeah, I know. It's like, this is my childhood.
You can always just buy like the discs.
The discs. Yes. And you scratch the disc and then,
and you're like, darn it, I gotta go buy a new disc. Just wipe on your front.
I also used to do the, I'd stick foreign discs, like non-Wii discs into the Wii, and just to see the weird question mark disc, because I was I was me, I don't know why I did that.
When I transferred like all my stuff from the Wii into the Wii U, it was like a ton of digital games. I had like the first Mario, the third Mario, the original Legend of Zelda. It was pretty cool. And we had Excite Bike. We had the impossible game that nobody can beat. Ghosts and Goblins. The impossible game.
There's been so many reviews of Ghosts and Goblins.
Your instincts from Mario tell you to jump on their head. Nope. You have to just jump over them and stab them with the sword. Oh, sure, you get some armor. Too bad it falls off, and it falls off after one hit in your underwear.
So if any of you 90s kids who are watching this, my frustration with, and the funny thing you bring up, my frustration with Ghosts and Goblins. So I played it on like this is horrible. I'm talking about this, and I hate myself for this, but don't buy things. Just buy things. Don't emulate. Don't do that. But in the 2000s, I emulated, and I played this game, and I hated it so much. It just made me so frustrated. So an emulator, and this is where you can take an old games console and download ROM files for it and use your computer as if to like emulate the actual console without owning this stuff, which I don't condone doing. Don't do it. It's not good. But in the early 2000s, my friend put it on. Yeah, it wasn't even me. I think it was my friend. Yeah, it was. So my friend, he put this on my computer, and like, cause it was the friends down the street. They put it on my computer and tell me to play it. And I was so frustrated with it. Yeah. This is the worst. This is truly the worst.
There was lots of hours of me yelling through that game.
There's lots of mice that kind of got mangled.
Yeah.
That game was so frustrating.
That was me.
Also, if anybody remembers the early 2000s of game review videos where this guy got like super frustrated over the game, and it was, I mean, my friend showed it to me again, and it was kind of ironic. They trolled me with this game.
What
So
time is it? Oh,
it is 5:47 right
I
now.
think I have to go in a little while.
Okay, so we're gonna. I mean, I've ran the stream way too long. I ran the stream for about a good hour. I wasn't expecting this, but hey, I ran it for an hour. So. Thank you so much for watching Hylian Live, this first episode. It's so random. This is how we're ending it, apparently. There's no structure after, like, the half of it. Thank you.
I've got a good idea on how we end it. We could be like, just put a big Pokemon thing out on the end or something.
Copyrighted by Nintendo.
Copyright.
By copyright, start this channel within the first
1
30
second.
days.
I might have something.
Here we go. Anyways, thank you to Divine Slides, who just walked off screen, for a nice little look at the... Perfect. A nice look at the his life through video games, and him just coming over and sharing his stuff that we just pretty appreciate. The next episode of Hylian Live will be starting. It will be 4 o'clock next week. So next week, 4 o'clock Central Time. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Oh shoot! There goes my TV box that I probably just got copyright charged just now. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's end this thing. I'm just using the disc here. 10 out of 10, we know what we're doing. Oh, hey, look, there's the long picture I had.